Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to like to comment, but be kind. And if you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. Please leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose. Any positive interaction really, really helps my page. So let's get to it. Let's talk Porsha Williams. There's a few things that's going on with her. But just in a recent thing from Radar Online, it's basically stating that Real Housewives of Atlanta Porsha Williams demand prenup to be enforced in the divorce with Simon Guobadia. As we know, Porsha was just accepted back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Many people are surprised because of how she left. One, in regards to how her show went with Porsha Family Matters, there was a lot of concerns there. People, things being thrown. I have to watch what I say. Things being thrown. It was concerning. Sad for the producer that got caught up in a lot of that. I'm surprised that producer didn't sue Bravo. But what's going on there? And then we have that Porsha announced that she's back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then Andy announced that she's coming back and she's been giving different deals. And of course, we know Candy is gone. So then, I want to say 5 days later, well, let's say Valentine's Day, she was making ride or die. He was sending her flowers, ... And then 4 to 5 days later, he's in the news in regards to scamming allegations and citizenship issues and just a bunch of stuff that's going on with those two. And I had said, was Simon involved in the contract signing with Porsha? If she's expected to be on the show, was he expected to sign some of these contract deals with her? Or that's why she's trying to file for the divorce, because she doesn't want him to be a part of the contract signing. Hello. So then there's another issue, and let's see. It's basically saying Porsha Williams revealed she signed a prenuptial agreement with her estranged husband, Simon Guobadia, before they walked down the aisle, and she wants it enforced as a part of her divorce. Now, this is the biggest thing. You know my show. I'm hoping that it was signed 6 to 7 months before and she recorded it just like Candy and Todd did, and you were not feeling, stressed to sign it. I hope she got it because everybody wants the prenup to be enforced. Let's get to this next clip. Okay, so coming from the Jasmine brand, Simon Guobadia sued for failing to make jet payments and timeshare payments. So it's being reported that there's issues in regards to Simon not paying his bills. So this is the biggest thing. Are they going to come after Porsha also? Because of course they were married. She was probably on the jet too. She was probably with the timeshare issue too. So are they going after both of them, or is this a contract that he had signed prior to his marriage with Porsha? But many people are like, girl, you wanted that man husband and you got him. And you got all the issues that come with him. So it's basically saying from the Jasmine brand, it looks like all Simon Guobadia legal troubles are spilling over. Simon is now reportedly being sued for approximately almost $100,000 from a private jet company from a breach of contract and failing to make payments according to the court documents. Simon purchased a timeshare with the company in December of 2020, allowing him to use the jet at different times without actually having to own an aircraft. Simon allegedly stopped payments as he was designated to make a payment. And I think they were saying that he had only made 1 or 2 payments. That's sad. You signed a contract and you only made like one or two payments. That's ridiculous. Let's get to this next topic. Okay, so it's being reported that Tristan Thompson is appointed permanent guardianship of his 17-year-old brother. Congratulations on that. We know that Tristan was working hard at getting that approved. As you know, about it, what, almost been, it's been a little time. Unfortunately, his mom had passed. He was calling out his dad and the brother's dad in regards to not being there, and then everybody's like, you have a child that you don't support at all. So we understand that, like I said before, he was trying to use the K's and the J's for a retirement plan. He knows what he has going on. He knows what he has forthcoming. He knows the amount of child support that he has to pay. Anyone that's with Tristan and you're going to marry Tristan, you're going to take all that on. Oh, how things have really changed in 2 years. Khloe felt that he was the hot topic. The K's and the J's used him for a storyline because they really didn't have anything interesting. So they brought back Tristan and they brought back Scott. And they were talking to Scott like they were talking about the hot topics that was in the media. So then that way they can give their opinion about what was going on. We're not stupid. In regards to Tristan sitting down with Kylie, that was cringy weird because they finally talked about him trying to hook up with a younger girl, which was Kylie's friend. I think it was plot plan for a storyline. Sick as it is, they broke up, Kylie and Jordan, and it's a good thing because Kylie said she probably wouldn't have grew up. She probably would have had Jordan in her life the whole time, all her life. Jordan would have been there. She said with what happened with Tristan, it forced her to break away from Jordan. The family probably plot planned that. Real talk. Real talk. If they don't get what they want, they're going to plot plan something for it to happen. And then you'll think that, oh, well, maybe. No. Tristan invited Jordan. He did. And he did not invite Kylie. And he didn't invite Khloe. And he didn't invite Kim. And he didn't invite Chris. So what do you think that is? Plot planned. People are not stupid. And see, that's the biggest thing. Their team, many people are in the comments like, the Kardashian team is so lazy. Everything that comes out, people will be figuring it out. We're not dumb. We're not stupid. They're using him for a storyline because the storylines are boring. Then you see Kim hanging out with Tristan after he cheated on your sister. Who have we seen Khloe now date? And then you got Kim calling Courtney saying, are you happy? Yes, I'm happier than you. I'm happy. I was happy before you called. It's drama filled. The mom can have a decent relationship with Corey, but then they have to be in trouble, problematic relationships. Stop playing. So congratulations. Now, mind you, we did a video on Tristan Thompson being tested, and there were some concerns there. I'll just be general about that. So maybe that's when the courts was like, okay, you got to get yourself together before we sign this. I am very surprised that the courts signed it. I'm very surprised, but they did. That's his business. Let's continue. So we're going to talk about Wendy Williams. It's basically saying these are all hot topics, trending topics, just in case you missed it. This is Wendy Williams in regards to the documentary. It's basically saying the producer says the cameras wouldn't have been rolling if they knew she had dementia. Many people were like, how did you not know? How did y'all not know when you signed a contract with her? You had to sit down with her. You didn't notice that she wasn't making no sense? That's what shocks me in regards to this Wendy whole scenario. How are people acting like they didn't recognize? The things she says, the conversations, it's very clear that there's memory loss. It's very clear that it's dementia. It's very clear her not knowing what a certain award show is. It's very clear. Once y'all saw what was happening, her not having stuff in the refrigerator, her just laying there, the concerns with the alcohol being around her, they should have stopped filming a long time ago. You guys are a part of it now. And I guess there wasn't, there was supposed to be maybe a part 1, 2, part 3, 4, and maybe a 5, 6, but then she was sent away. And maybe one of these producers called and said, hey, this is not normal. This isn't right. And then for the girl who was supposed to be assistant to fly her out without the court's approval, without Will's approval, without the family approval, you're just going to put her on a plane and just not have any. That was a whole mess. So they just want to basically say we wouldn't have been rolling if we knew that she had this concern. When y'all signed that, when y'all sat with her, you had to have known she was acting different ways on the show, on her own show. We saw the fall. We saw that she was seeking, you know, help from the producers. People are on trip. Okay, so then we're gonna go through this clip, and then they're gonna talk about Wendy, how she's like basically unrecognizable. This is sad, but I think Wendy wanted to tell her story because she looked very happy being with her son. She looked extremely happy, healthy. She was gaining weight. How they have her looking and dressing is not right. She should have had a home health aide lady, which would have taken care of her personal care, food, cooking food, washing her clothes, putting on clothes on her, just home care person to help her. You can't have an assistant. The assistant probably is not going to wash clothes and make sure she's eating properly. That's what the home health care aide is, a person that assists her being well. So having managers and assistants around her, they're only there to just talk about. And I didn't want to show that, but let's get to the next topic. So Wendy Williams, former DJ court appointed guardian, is withdrawing information from the family about her condition. And that's sad, but the family knew. I'm sure in talking with her, they knew for a long time. Because she probably was like, hey, it's been a long time since I talked to you. They probably talked that morning. Hey, when's the next time I'm going to see you? I just saw you 2 days ago. Hey, and then they keep repeating themselves. People that have dementia, they even know that they even catch it, that there's concerns. Trust and believe. I know these situations. They catch it too, and they know that they're having memory loss. Wendy Williams documentary producers admit they would have rolled the cameras if they knew about her surprising dementia diagnosis. You could not have had a meeting with her without knowing. Okay. Okay. So everyone knows in regards to who the actor that I married, it's being alleged that um he's considering suing her because of how she's been speaking about him. Say what? It's basically saying the ex is considering taking legal actions against her in regards to damaging his reputation. Says she lied on him because he wouldn't take her back. Oh my goodness. There's a bunch of pop ups that's coming up. Then we know, and we've heard about the allegations. Diddy has another lawsuit that's filed against him. Are we surprised? More and more situations in regards to him and his friends, things are going to come out. And it has. Allegedly, he lived with this guy, this producer, for almost a year. And there's a bunch of stuff that happened. Check out the court documents. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm sorry, it is. But he has made a life in regards to what he's seeking. And people get involved and they get close. And then he does different things to try and make them stay. So let's get to this, y'all. I saw this yesterday. Missing 90 Day star Michael has been found, and he visited the sheriff's department over his concerns that he was missing. So I saw this yesterday, and I was like, nah, this is either to grow somebody's channel or something going on, or he just didn't want to be with Angela. So he got there in America, finally, years and years of trying to get citizenship and to get over here in America. So he finally did, and then he went MIA. He went MIA because he just didn't want to be with her. I was like, nah, it don't look right, because all of a sudden you don't know where he was, where he went prior to. Oh, I'm going to the store, never came back. No, he jetted. He jetted. So I ain't gonna go into the video clips, but I knew this didn't smell right. Some people they're just making videos to try and trend, and everybody was like, no. He probably okay. He just don't want to be around them or her. Like,
really clear to you guys what's happening with Adidas is not only are they putting out fake colorways that are not approved, they're suing me for $250 million. Let me explain really clear.
so he's talking about Adidas in regards to the colorways, the approval, and they're allegedly not paying him. Kanye is teaching a lot of people about contracts. He really is. It's concerning. And well wishes. They're suing him for 250 million and they're selling his product. What sense does that make? They're suing him, but they're selling his product and not paying him. Remember how it said Sway said, how Sway? How? How Contray? How Kanye? How are you not producing stuff on your own? And it's not easy for most cultures to start their own businesses. So well wishes to Kanye. And Justin legal team responds to the allegations in regards to the new Diddy lawsuit. And he's basically saying all lies. But allegedly the guy had pictures alleged of all that was going on. He probably sent the pictures to himself, maybe deleted it from his phone, because that way if you ever look through his phone, you don't see it. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. This was a hot topic blast. Have a great day, everyone. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful.